I don't want to like it, but I gotta admit, I'm glad this is classy. Congratulations. It's always nice to come home.
Hey, I've been talking with the others, you know. Thank you. I'll have everything set up in a few...
Mateo told us about your pilgrims.
You found it, didn't you?
Wait, say that again? You can't possibly mean what I think you mean.
Hate to be the responsible one, but the big bombshell of what we're actually building here might need another second to see. Want to go over this whole multiple universe thing for it?
Yes, I wouldn't mind a little more detail.
Explains why the Starborn want the artifact so bad. Get them all and...
I don't even want to think about the physiological changes you'd need to travel...
Plus what it would do to the mind? Enlightenment? You have the opportunity to reach the closest thing to your god that might exist. One doesn't approach the afterlife without some trepidation. I suppose it's better that we do it than allow the Starborn to continue.
Exactly. Who better than Constellation to take the plunge?
Not to make a sharp turn in a grand tale, but I got the eye fixed up. Bruce, let me know when you're ready to follow up on what it's seen.
You can feel
These last glimpses from the eye are from the farthest fringes of known space. Could be the only remaining pieces. I'll catch a smile out there.
Thank you for helping me out with the
let's not
artifacts.
stick around the lodge too long. We should get out there. Space is so hostile to humanity already. No matter what you could have done differently, this we'll have to mark it in the Constellation history books so we don't forget it when the turn. So humble, too.
Sweet.
Balancing risk versus reward is tricky. Even more so when so much hangs in the balance. So, you really think the Acilis are gonna... You must have seen some data that I didn't. Everything has a chance to mutate, and most mutation. But I get it. It's scary. It's definitely... Oh well. By sealing the Lazarus plant away instead of destroying it, I'm worried we've made things risky. That's okay. We're different people and we assess risk. I'm just glad we're doing something against the turtle. Hey, stranger. Let's chat sometime, okay? Well, if it isn't our own ranger.
Equipment and other odds and ends for damages.
A badge is just a symbol. You don't have to wear the object to be true to them. Anyway, I'm just... Maybe he could have been rehabilitated. But I just can't see that happening. And even if so, he couldn't remain in power over those people. Not after. It was a hard choice that you made, but I'm proud of it.
Constellation has suffered losses before. No.
You can feel the age and history here. I'd hate to live my whole life in a bubble. We still haven't really seen more.
The miners pretty much run the loan up.
How many places we can accumulate? This, old stories, old planet.
Ask me if you need anything. Yo, hey, what's up? I'm Manaki. Feel free to ask me anything. Cool. Yo, stay good out there.
If you're here to buy or sell, you might want to talk to Octa. Wouldn't be the first time. Oh, don't give me that look. I'm just having a laugh. What have you got for me? Whoa, way too hot for me. That stuff is nothing but bad news.
The Trade Authority turning down contraband. Well, if that doesn't take the cake.
No, they're right. What they didn't tell you is that I have a self-preservation streak a kilometer wide. Of course, if there's a finder's fee you're offering, I might, well... Well then, we have nothing left to discuss.
You need something?
You bring me that finder's fee? You must be new at this game, love son. In our business, nothing gets done until money is exchanged, even if that means leaving a credit on each and every rung of the ladder as you climb your... You know, it's funny. Suddenly, I do remember someone who...
My faith in the seedy underbelly of the settled systems is restored.
There's a buddy of mine who runs with the Crimson Fleet. Goes by the name Adler. If he isn't passed out, you can find him killing the rest of his brain cells at the Broken Spear. Oh, and it's been a... It's a break.
Unless you're here to serve me another drink, you can turn around. Hey, why don't you say that a little louder? I don't think everything... Okay. If you've got a whole shipment of this stuff, you're going to need to move it fast. Yeah, sure. If the trade authority... Just cool your thrusters for a minute before you wreck this deal for the book.
This whole thing's giving me the worst sort of deja vu.
If you want me to move that shipment for your pal here, you're going to do whatever the hell I... Now listen up, because I'm not going to repeat myself. I need you to deal with a miner who's probably spent it all on booze, not that I blame him. Either way... Perfect. His name's Carl Fielding. I think you'll find him wandering around. Don't worry, you can't miss him. Just look for the most miserable-looking guy in the...
Where you handle things? Not bad.
Opportunity for people who don't wish to deal with the trade authority. Hi, welcome to Jane's. Sidonia's... I apologize if I'm a little distracted. I'm currently dealing with a little issue, but please... You have no idea. Every time I feel like I'm getting ahead, something happens to knock me back down. But unless you're some sort of merc, I'm not sure you... See, I saved up to get a new ship and hire a pilot. He was supposed to help run deliveries and bring in all sorts of new goods, but he went missing. I can't find anyone willing to track him down. Really? I mean, I'll try to compensate you as best I can when you bring back Eric and my ship. The last signal I got from him was out near Triton. And try to bring them both back in one. I can't imagine what Eric's got if I don't have what you're looking for. See you around.
This monster.
Something I can help. Adler camp. Adler, you said? Look, I'm tired. It's been a long day. Hey now. Take it easy there. Let me think about... Oh! Wait! You mean that Adler? Yeah. I told him I'd pay up next week when Deimos cuts our next profit share check. I'll even... What the heck do you want? Look, I haven't got a single credit to spare right now. Okay?
It's funny how whenever someone's there to collect a debt, everyone's as poor as a list dirt.
What games? I guess I'm only putting off the inevitable. You don't know what you're doing. Maybe so. Please, tell Adler I'm sorry for trying to wiggle out of it.
Detonation occurs in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Partial detonation concluded. It is now safe to resume normal activity.
I sure hope this hearing loss isn't permanent.
Ava, sit down, have a drink. So, smooth jump into the soul system? Have something for me? There, would you look at that? He going to be a problem anymore? Nice, nice. You're kind of a natural at this. Leaning on deadbeats comes easy to you know. If you like this kind of work, I can get... You think you can handle running with me? If you haven't figured that out by now, then maybe you aren't cut... That's what I'm talking about. Alright, I'll call ahead and get a hold of Neva Mora. She's second to the big boss. Head out to Europa. You'll find her there. I suggest you listen to whatever she... Oh, and I've taken care of that Aurora shipment for you too. Don't spend all that cash.
Any day you make it. Victory in my book.
Your life on that? Because the only way out of our organ... So, before I put you to work, I don't know if Adler mentioned it, and for his sake, I hope he hasn't. But you weren't about to sign up with any... You're signing up with the Crimson Fleet. There's a medical supply ship called the Ragana. Jumping on board that ship, you'll find a traitor named Austin. It's done. Head back here when you're finished. And don't...
You know, I dealt with a lot of phony tough guys and trash-talking pirates in my time, and most of them aren't worth the oxygen. But I'll tell you right now, Neva, she's the real deal.
Drake used to run with the fleet. Hell, I'm the one who vouched for him, and back then he had a different name and a different identity. He was a damn good earner, too. Everything was fine until he wanted out. So he ran. And I've been tracking Rick for months. He changes his location, but you know what?
You should take that offer. Trust me when I say this will be easier face to face.
Well, normally I would say no, but alright. You can talk.
When you get a moment, could we talk?
I am not sure what to make of you being here. If you wanted to kill us, you could have done that from your If you wanted our cargo, we could have I guess I should just stop talking and let you say your... That is not something I am going to do. No. As far as you are concerned, I am Austin Rake. Now, do you mind telling us what this is all about? You really do not know which one of us is Ray, and you do not seem to care either, which makes me think you really... Okay, I have idea. We can strike his name from Manifest, make it so... Then, when we dock, we will leave him on this ship, and the... That is fair. We do not want any part of the fleet. Is that all right with you, Austin?
Do I have a choice?
It does not appear you do. Well then, it is agreed. You go back to your ship and we will mention... And in case any of your handlers get suspicious, here. We had an extra crate. This should be proof you were not...
You got time for a quick chat? I appreciate it.
I am not sure. If you wanted our cargo, we could have. I guess I should just stop talking and let you. That is not something I. As far as you. Now, do you mind? You really do not know, and you do not see. Okay. Then, what? That is fair. Is that all right with you?
Do I have a choice?
It does not. Well then, it is agreed. And in case this should be proved.
Be careful around the fleet. They talk about family,
I got some stuff in my mind. When you have the time.
This unpleasantness aside, the people of New Homestead will be grateful for these supplies.
Thank you for letting us go.
I thought we were dead.
We will make sure Rex, and I hope you do not.
Thank you for letting us go.
Person who said that was Rake. So you've already dug yourself a hole about 6 feet deep. And now that you know the deal, it's time to see what you signed up for. I'm gonna upload the coordinates for our headquarters in the Crick system. Spacers call it the key, the fleet calls it home. Head out there as soon as you can. Don't keep me waiting long.
this is where I belong.
Commander Conde wants to
Time's
see you.
right. I'd
Follow
appreciate
me.
a chat.
I had a friend on the Regana. I hope I'll be able to see him next time we're on shore leave.
Howdy.
At ease, soldier. We got the message from the Regana about Austin Rick. We had him dropped off at a separate port, off the books. Suffice to say, he's got a lot. I do. I know it's a delicate tightrope, and it doesn't go unnoticed that you're risking your own life to walk it.
Well, are you just taking to this assignment? Hey, maybe we need code names. I'm thinking mine's The Business. You like it?
Oh, one more thing before we move on. For transparency's sake, you should know we were the ones that hired Ecliptic to attack Neighbor's ship. There was concern after what happened with the Regana that you might have trouble earning Neighbor's trust. Coming to her rescue ensured that would not be a problem. But a gamble that hopefully paid off. On that note, how did things go with Neighbor? Were you able to join the fleet? Then it worked. You're in. Sound? Now it's time for the next phase of the mission.
Our intel on Saoirse was correct. After we received reports on your interaction with Adler Kemp, we picked up on your rendezvous with Neva Mora.
Our files indicate she's second in command, so getting on her good side will ensure you get into the Crimson Fleet. That's where you're wrong. You can believe in honor among thieves, but I'd venture they suspect everyone, and you just need to make sure you allay any suspicions they have. Staying within the proper moral boundary. Do what you have to, but not what you can't.
The Crimson Fleet has yet to leave us enough hard evidence to build a solid case against them. Be careful not to underestimate their...
So what's next for you on Neighbor's agenda? Excellent. If you're heading to the Key, I assume you'll be...
Delgado is the leader of the Crimson Fleet. I have a profile here with some information on his background. You'll want to know the individual cadences of every member of the fleet, but...
No one said there was gonna be homework.
I assure you, there is only information that is pertinent to the mission. Our dossiers are designed to be succinct. In any case, now that you're with the fleet, you'll be operating independently. We will shadow you eventually, but we'll need to maintain our distance for now, especially while you're on the Key. This will also give us time to bolster our defenses, should we need to engage with the fleet in the future.
Sir, on that note, shall we begin implementing the upgrade to our shields?
Immediately, Lieutenant. Notify the engineers and relay the information to the crew. I hope your entry into the fleet has overcome any doubts you may have had regarding your mission. It certainly increased my estimates on success. Keep up the good work. We'll expect further reports. Dismissed.
You got time for a quick chat? I'd appreciate it when you're able.
First mission in the books and no casualties. Good work. Back in basic training, I had the record for fleet kills.
100% of 10 versus 30.
You wanted 4K. You got it. Not my problem.
If you're stealing from me, you bet your ass it's your problem.
We're gonna find who did this.
Way to make a mess in front of my new room.
Hey, steal from me and get caught. Better off dead.
Sounds like you did the fleet a favor. Now toss this body out of an airlock before it turns into a damn air freshener. The hell took you so long? Forget how to grav jump or something? Never apologize. Not if you want anyone in the fleet to respect you. And if they don't respect you, put a gun to their head and they'll get the message. But, all that aside, you made it. So now, you get to hear a nifty history lesson. Pencils ready? Good. This floating scrap heap you're standing on is called the Key. Used to be an old UC military star station, and now it's the fleet's base of operations. Might look a little beat up on the outside, but we keep it together. Sure did. Right out from under their noses. Way before you or I were born, though. We've held this station for a very long time. Don't worry. Delgado will tell you all about it. Hell yeah, it is. Just watch your back when you do. Cred sticks tend to disappear around here, if you catch my meaning.
Are we on the same station? Sure, just take a quick cat nap. You'll be missing it.
Anyway, I'll tell you all about the Key. But it's better if I show you too. Alright, history time. So, the Key is in orbit around Suvorov. That's the very same ice ball where the United Colonies built a supermax prison they call the Lock. The UC is so clever! Supermax prison, Lock, Key? Cute, huh?
Hello, everyone. I'm Gail Dunnigan of SSNN, and this is Galactic. My guest tonight is one of the most notorious criminals in the settled systems. His ruthlessness and desire for wealth has landed him squarely at the top of the wanted list for every major law enforcement agency in the galaxy. I am, of course, speaking of his self-appointed leader of the Crimson Fleet himself, Jasper Crix. Good evening, Mr. Crix.
Good evening, Gail. Thank you for accepting my invitation.
You got time for a quick chat?
We've got everything the
Being
fleet needs
unfolded and
right
then
here.
Grav jumped to what
Of course you got.
So we know the answer. Cool. Well, we are. Or some cracked mirror. The whole thing seems... Yeah. Who's keeping track? You know, yeah, +1 for team. I was hoping the Starborn were somehow so advanced that their concerns were... Instead, they're fighting over goddamn toys like we've been doing since caveman times. It's just a stupid game to them. And all our deaths and suffering. And they seem to be just as messed up as the rest. So the Unity is a gate, and you have a chance to go through it. I'd be lying if it doesn't sound like the adventure of a lifetime. I don't know if you're taking anyone with you, but if you take me, I got no idea if I'd go through or not. If it weren't for Cora, I'd jump on it, and Cora would probably shove both of us out of the way and dive in first. Or... Exactly, right? I know it's your decision who to work with, but you gotta remember that the Hunter murdered our friend. Sure, the emissary may be a version of Sarah, so Sarah is still alive. Sort of. But that doesn't make what the Hunter did right. If the Starborn are party crashers from different universes, I'd side with the one that's not willing to murder in it. It was a... Look, I don't know, I'm a simple man. I just want justice for our... My head is still spinning. Maybe after... Take care.
What the hell is this?
All right, hang on, Nav. Before you get pissed, I've got my hands full.
Jasmine, sweetie, I'm trying to give a tour here. So you want to tell me why those damn doors are sealed?
It's called a malfunction. You know, that thing I spend most of my day dealing with. Believe me, my people are on it. Have a little faith for once.
Aw. In you, always, Angel. This here's Jasmine. You need anything for your ship, she's got you covered. We'll hit up the depot next since these doors have given out on us. So anyway, we were talking about the lock. About 100 years ago, the prisoners down there rioted and took over the place. After stealing some ships, they were actually able to make it up here and took over the key.
About time you brought us new blood, Neva. I was getting tired of trading with the same old faces.
You're just ticked everyone's getting wise to your ridiculous prices, Alutra. Anyway, welcome to the depot, Rook, where you'll be lucky if these blood-sucking leeches don't bleed you completely dry.
Whoa. It's not our fault that people don't appreciate how much it costs to get untraceable merchandise onto the key.
Neva's just whining because she thinks she lost a ton of cash selling us a shipment of gear. She should have done her homework.
Yo, this
Yeah,
looks like the
sure,
best
laugh
store
it up.
area or market
I'll remember
I found
that
in the
next
game.
time I
There's 3
need
different
something from
stores
you
right here.
cheapskates.
I might have
Let's move
to
on.
join the pirates.
Back
I might
to
not
my
be going
story.
undercover anymore. I might just be a pirate.
After the
Be undercover
liberated
with the
prisoners
police.
grabbed the key, they
Won't actually be a
established it as
cop.
a base of operations and began pirating the spaceways. That was how the crucible began. Of course, Jasper Cripps had a lot to do with all that, but we'll get to him later. Rook, meet Zuri, queen of the rare exports.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Neuroamps, blueprints. Hit her up and she'll take care of you.
Speaking of which, you still owe me for that last purchase, Neva. That's like 5 figures. Don't make me collect it the hard way.
The hard way? Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance. Enough of the bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with that? Take it up with the boss. On the right, you've got Bradley from the Trade Authority. I'm sure you know the deal there. He'll buy pretty much anything, no matter how hot. Then we got our med bay on the left, run by the one and only Samina Mizra. She'll patch you up, if you've got the money. We don't run any free clinics up in here, you know? Okay, this is our final stop. Over there, you've got the last Nova, where Bog serves watered-down drinks at ridiculously exorbitant prices. And right here is the most important place on the entire station. The Reckoner's Corps, run by the incomparable Shinya Voss.
Another new Rook, Neva? I can't believe Delgado still lets you recruit, given what happened with the last one.
You mean Austin Rape? It's been taken care of, all right? I don't like loose ends, and this Rook is the one who tied it off.
Perhaps next time you'll try to be a bit more discerning regarding your choices. It's far more cost-effective.
Yeah, love you too, darling. Anyway, Shinya handles our lifeblood. The money. We call him our Reckoner, but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
And Neva will slit your throat if she thinks you'll bleed creds.
Go to hell, boss. take care of our new friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest. Anyway, Shinya will get you set up in our system. I've got real work to do. Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss.
Time for a proper introduction. I am Shinya Voss, the official reckoner for the Crimson Fleet. And since Neva so thoughtfully mentioned it, yes, this is a bomb embedded in my chest. And no, I'll never know the meaning of the word humble. In fact, I find Delgado's idea of a security measure to be quite empowering. I see the bomb as a symbol of my importance, and it's a constant reminder. The freedom I've given up, the pain, it's not something that just anyone has the result.
Wow, now I want to get my very own bomb. Because that's not absolutely...
Glad you approve. Obviously, since I oversee the bulk of transactions and maintain all accounts for the fleet, should our enemies capture me or I grew any semblance of a moral conscience, you might consider me the greatest threat. For Delgado, the bomb grants peace of mind and a certain degree. Essentially, but I sleep soundly knowing I'm one of the few that can piss Delgado off and live. Should I die, all of my knowledge, the accounts, the credits, it would be a mess. He wouldn't dare. He holds the trigger, but we all know that my death cripples the fleet. Call the bomb. Whew, that's a relief. And here I was. Get with it, Rook. The only sacrifice you're going to be making is a port. Now, let me get you set up. A moment while I convene with... Thanks to advanced modifications even Nugent would envy, I can interface directly with our mainframe and the Galbank network. This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner. There, you're done. All you need now is Delgado's blessing. The perfect segue. Thanks to our relations with contacts across the galaxy, we always have a steady stream of... I've granted you all the necessary permissions to access these listings at any time. If Neva's chosen wisely. Now, I believe that covers all I have to say. So you go take the elevator to the upper level. You should be able to...
Alright, listen up. You can all stop complaining. Atrium to cargo bay doors have been repaired.
Of course, when the tour is over.
Ah, there's our other new recruit. So, now that we are all here, it's time to get down to business. The two of you are the only rooks that have made the latest cut. The rest, well, let's just say they won't be joining us ever again. Neva's willing to put her neck on the line and vouch for you, which means you've got what it takes to join the Crimson Fleet. You'd better not disappoint, or you'll find yourself answering. All right, let's get started. When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, you're in it for the long haul. No, you stay loyal or you pay the consequences. Fleet before friends. Boss. Good.
Can we get on with this? I want to get drunk at the last note.
I am impressed. That is the first intelligent thing you have said. Since you two seem so eager to move forward, let's get to your next job. Pack your cold weather gear, Rooks. Where we are going, you're going.
Oh, God, don't tell me you're dragging him down to Suvorov for another one of your little initiate. 10 Johns to the surface, 12 dead Rooks. You'd think by now you would have given up on that goddamn camp?
Crix's legacy is no story, Neva. We've got fresh eyes in the fleet. And if these two want to impress, they're going to help me, sir.
I hope you're right, Dale. That new code we grabbed for the lot cost us a ton of credits. And a decent captain.
This initiation, as Neva calls it, is your chance to see where it all began. On Suvorov with Jath. Crix led the riots that gave birth to the Crimson Fleet. And if his legacy is still out there, Before Crix left the fleet, he left a message talking about a major score. One that would set up the fleet to be a big player. Somewhere down the line, they started calling it Crix's legacy. And everyone who's tried to find it has wound up empty-handed, missing, or dead. If we're gonna beat those odds, we'll first need a lead. And I would wager we will find one on...
Dale's leaving out the best part. That this whole search is based on a handful of words on a very old... Crix left a lot of big talk on that recording. And not a lot of facts. Some of us believe in it more than others.
Don't listen to her. When we get our hands on Crix's legacy, the fleet will be operating at a completely different level. We will become more than a match for UC system. Exactly. Now you're beginning to... Okay, enough discussion. We have got a lot of work to do. To that end, the next stop is the lock. I've had Jazz feed the coordinates into your ship's computer. Since Mathis doesn't have a ship, he's going to ride with me. I'll see you down there, Rook.
Ready to take off, Captain.
Of course, when the tour is over.
So, now that we are all here, the two of you are the only rooks that have made the latest cut. The rest, well, let's just say, Neva's willing to put her neck on the line and vouch for you. Which means, you've got what it takes. You'd better not disappoint. All right, let's get started here. When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, you're in it for the long haul. You stay loyal, or you pay the consequences. Fleet before friends. Boss.
Can we get on with this?
I'm impressed. That is the first intelligent thing you... Since you two seem so eager to move forward, pack your cold weather gear.
Oh, God, don't tell me you're dragging them down. 10 Johns to the surface, 12 dead rooks. You'd think by now you would have given up on that goddamn campfire.
Crix's legacy is no story, Neva. We've got fresh eyes in the fleet. And if these two want to impress, they're going to help me, sir.
I hope you're right, Dale. That new code we grabbed for the lock cost us a ton of credits. And a decent captain.
This initiation, as Neva calls it, is your chance to see where it all began. On Suvorov, Crix led the riots that gave birth to the Crimson Fleet. And if his legacy is still out there, we're going to be the ones to fight. Before Crix left them, somewhere down, if we're gonna be...
Dale's leaving out the... Crix left alone.
When we get our hands on Crix's legacy, the fleet will be operated at... Exactly. Okay, enough this. To that end, the next stop is the lock. I've had Jazz feed the coordinates into your ship. Since Mathis doesn't have a ship, he's going to ride with me. I'll see you down there, Rook. About time you got here.
I told you were wasting your time, Del.
Yeah? And Mathis, I am running things around here, so keep your mouth shut.
Fine.
All right, listen up, because I am only going to go through this one. We are here to dig up any info about Grix's legacy. Whatever you pick up, don't think, don't get creative. If that was supposed to be a joke, I am not laughing.
Don't worry about laughing, Delgado. It'll be a goddamn laugh riot when I split open his head with a crowbar.
Alright, that's enough. If either of you want to fly with the Crimson Fleet, then you need to follow one simple rule. When you're on a job, you do exactly what I say. No question. If that doesn't work for you, just say so, and I will leave you on this ice bar without a ship. You will be dead.
Yeah. Yeah, keep talking, wise ass.
Throttle it down, both of you. Oh, and there's one more thing. Your little friend can tag along until we get to the outer doors of the prison, but I will be damned if I'm letting them...
So, I'm doing what? Freezing my cojones off? Oh, thanks for that, Delgado. I'll remember this come your birthday.
We have a lot of ground to cover between the landing area and the lock, so let's get moving.
Let's get moving.
Here we are. The place where Jasper Griggs laid the groundwork for finding the legacy and eventually... Around 5 years. Rumor says he started planning his escape.
Oh, grow a spine.
There is a huge difference between being a coward and being careful. All right, let's keep moving. Standing out here isn't... This ID card cost a small fortune. Let's hope it pays off. First time I have been inside this part of the lock, so keep your eyes open. See anything unusual? Call it out.
bet. Yeah, and their buddies probably heard us firing from about 1 kilometer away. Hallelujah. If we weren't on this job with Delgado, I'd drop you for saying.
Enough already! I should have known better than to bring both of you at the same time. Now let's see. Looks like we are inside some sort of prisoner transfer area. Since you are such good friends, why don't you and Mathis head up to that control room and see if you can get some more of these doors open?
This is just great. What's there to think about? Let's face it, we're... You think he rigged that collapse on purpose? I get that we're down here trying to prove ourselves, but I don't think this is what Delgado... Why? Because that's what his loyal little... The hell with that. We used this opportunity to take out Delgado, and at the same time, make some serious... Whoa, hang on. Give me a sec. Let's pretend for a second Delgado's correct. And there's a... Once we get rid of him, we'll dig up the garbage ourselves and sell whatever we find to Neva. We'll be Playing it safe, huh? But you better have me back when I make me... Now, let's find a way out of it. Less talking, more searching, right? I'm bleeding over here! Not me! I've been hit! Remind me to take me next vacation somewhere a wee bit more comfortable, like a desert planet.
What the hell was so important that you had to drag me all the way out of A Block at this hour?
You know Jasper Crick's over in D Block? He's busting out of here, and he wants me to join him.
Cricks really thinks he can bust out of the lock? Why the hell am I just hearing about it now?
Crick's only told the few people he trusts. He even told us to keep it to ourselves. He'll cut our throats.
Then why the hell are you telling me?
Come on, I gotta explain this. It's because I like you, Rickard.
Use the intercom
I want you to come with me. We've been meeting in this storeroom for months to, well...
Is anyone up there? So the two of you made it, huh? Well, brush the dust off and listen up. We have obviously been cut off, so I need you to do first. I want you to keep looking for a way to open the rest of the doors down here. Otherwise, I'm not going anywhere. And second, try and dig up whatever you can about Jasper Cricks. Yeah? You... And tell Mathis not to get any bright ideas, or I...
After action report, Guard Bryant reporting. The shuttle bay techs were complaining about hearing some type of banging or scraping on the access doors, so we were sent to investigate. We headed to the surface and immediately engaged some indigenous creatures that had been burrowing through the ice. We managed to drive them off, but I'm certain they'll be back. Fortunately, our squad only suffered minor injuries. First we deal with all the maintenance issues at the lock, and now this. If this keeps up, I'm gonna request a transfer.
We should check it out. Have you thought about what I've... Yeah, right. You saw it back there. Those things, whatever they were, they've probably ripped him to shreds by now. And if they haven't, we can still handle the job. We just have to get our hands a little dirty. You didn't see? Those aliens were tearing through them like tissue paper. It being mere saved us a hell of a lot of trouble. Well, just remember when this all goes down. So now that we've made it to the guard tower, what... Been in a few slams yourself, I... Cell D03118. Okay. It's a place to start, I guess.
off this rock. He'll help the mining detail slip into the utility closet in the ventilation room. That's where we'll dig. Not up, but through. Right to the armory. Carter mentioned that security keeps rotating codes on all the terminals in the lock, so we'll have to coordinate this carefully. For now, we'll continue using his locker in the showers area as a drop point for the code to the utility closet. By this time next month, I should be out of this dump and uploading those creds into my account.
Delgado was right. Criggs must have hit the Galbank transport and stashed away the money or something. Play this one.
Okay, Carter. Confirm that the latest code to the utility room is 486111071. The mining crew tells me it'll take them a week to cut through the ice, so I'm giving you that long to square your end of the plan. When the tunnel reaches the armory, I'll get my people to start a riot. When you hear the fireworks go off, get your ass to the shuttle bay. We get one shot at this. If we play our cards right, this gets us one step closer to that fortune that went down with the legacy. You report any of this to the guards, well, you know what'll happen.
Looks like they cleared this place out. Well, what do we have here? Give me a sec. This. All right, let's keep moving. crawling right behind the walls. Ugh. Burned some serious cash when they lost this prison. Serves them right.
Eyes up! Incoming!
They built an office right next to the shuttle bay for a quick escape.
Use the intercom. We need to talk. Where have you been? Use the warden's intercom. Took long enough. I hope you found something because I am getting sick and tired. I know it. Everyone said I was out of my mind, but something told me we'd find the answers down.
Hey, what the hell? This is bull.
That Mathis? Tell him to shut up.
Whatever.
Okay. I'm looking at schematics for the lock, and I don't think there's a way, but I can open the outer doors to the shuttle bay and let you fly one of the shuttles down there directly up to the... Don't worry about your ship. I will send some people down to get it. You just get your ass on that shuttle and get... Yeah, sure, and I wish gold coins was... Now, if wishing time is over, maybe you'll be kind enough to stop. Okay, let me see. Shuttle bay activated. Initiate. Yup, it's got it. Might take a while. You have done a hell of a job, Rook. We will talk.
Why the hell did you lie to Delgado about me? Oh, come on. You're right. Maybe I could have done more of the brain work. But hey, at least I helped you take out the... Look, about all that killing Delgado stuff, why don't we just... Yeah, of course. Now, let's get the hang of it.
Board's green. Ready for what comes next.
I always thought hate leashes were just pests.
There you are. The hell took you so?
It's about time. I was about to fly down and loot your bodies.
Not now, neighbor. Well, you said you found... Oh, excuse me? What I meant to say was... Give me whatever...
Just cut the crap and give them.
Demanding the credits up front. Don't worry. You finish the job, and you will get paid.
Translation. Give them what you found.
That's it? Just after losing so much of our crew. Well, I'll be damned. Legacy wasn't referring to Crix's fortune. It's the name of an actual ship. A Galbank transport probably loaded with credits.
Never heard any stories about a Gal Bank ship going down. And even if it had happened, it would have been picked clean years ago.
No, neighbor. Think. If Galbank covered it up, and over time, the location was eventually forgotten, it wouldn't be on anyone's radar. Okay, this changes things. Now that we know what we are looking for, we have to. I'm sure he did not have a choice. People would kill to get it. Let us start with what we know. It was a Galbank ship, which means the company is going to have records of where it went down. Neighbor, weren't you working on a deal with Rokov? Something about a big-wig charity event on one...
Are you serious? I've been working on that gig for 3...
Ay, Dios mío. Will you shut up about your score and think for a second? That Starliner has a Galbank VIP suite aboard, which means...
Which means a Gal Bank exec will be aboard. We grab their credentials and get ourselves into the Gal Bank archives in New Atlantis. Holy shit, that might actually work. I'll sit.
Pack your bags, Rook. You're going on vacation. And since you've earned it, take this gun with you. Might come in handy. Good, because that is it. Neighbor and I are too well known to walk around the Starliner without being recognized. If trying to security, I need you to board that ship. Make contact with Rokov and get it. You'd better. Oh, before you leave, I wanted you to know that I took what you said about Mathis into consideration. And
Honestly, I'm surprised he made it off Suvorov and...
There's no need to cover for him. Your first impression. That's it then. Next stop for you is Rokov. And remember, Rokov does not need to know anything about Griggs' legacy. For now, it's just between us. Okay.
Hey, Rook, before you head out, I need to have a word with you. Meet me at the last Nova after you wrap things up with Mathis.
If you have any last questions about the job, ask them now.
want to talk. Thanks to you, Delgado's cut me from the fleet. Well, you know what? You better get your own fleet. I stayed to give you a message that you better start looking over your shoulder. You'll never know.
I'm gonna miss you, little guy. With all your venom and half-baked ideas.
Now get the hell out of me way!
This is their bar? I've been in shiftier joints of the deal. Just expected a few dead bodies here and there.
All right, look. I've been lining up a score with that asshole roll call from the Siren of the Stars from... I'm not about to...
Why is it if...
I'm about to tell you some Roll call's been tipping me off about some kind of bullshit charity event that the Siren of the Stars is hosting. At the event, they're gonna give away something called Earth Savior Award, which is worth tens of thousands of credits. So it's simple. While you're on the Siren, swiping those gal-bait credentials, I want you to grab that award and bring it to me. Yeah, very funny. You're hilarious. You should stand up on the bar here and start... Look, you can make all the jokes and excuses you want. But if you don't come back with the... Either way, I get my money. How much you walk away with?
So if we want to see any juice at the end, we gotta play ball.
You do whatever you want. I'm trying to offer you extra money, and you're throwing it... All right, Rook, we're done here. Now... Because that's exactly what you are. Beneath all of that inexperience, so get used to hearing that word. Hit me up if you got questions. Why are you still here? Stay sharp, Rook.
Hey, you dropped it. Wait, did I do that?
Are you looking to start something?
Every time I see Radley's smile, I want to punch him in the face.
Your ship is way bigger than Dad's.
expedition, any at all, I will be your friend, like, forever.
Next time I go in there.
I'll get to it, Dad. I promise.
I cannot believe I'm on a assistive command ship.
Howdy.
Where is the fleet as you chase ghosts?
You're back. Then things are moving forward.
Nice job, Rook.
I was certain we'd fool Delgado, but never. She's a sharp one. Overcoming her scrutiny is no small matter. Did you discover anything worth reporting yet? Legacy. Wait a moment. Are you telling me Delgado may have...
You're kidding. Crix's legacy. I always want...
Judging from the fact that this data involves both Crix and Legacy, I'd say it's as real as it gets.
I suppose it's possible, sir. Intelligence picked up a bit of chatter on that subject recently. We assumed it was some sort of tall tale or a story to attract recruits to their cause. Well, we can solve that little mystery in about 10 seconds. Let me see what we have here. Nope. There are no records of a Galbank transport named the Legacy in the database. I think Delgado's trying to manipulate you. What do you think, sir?
I think there's no record because Galbank is hiding something. Delgado's no fool. If he risked his own neck to get that information, he must be on to something. We have to take this seriously. What's your next move? Clever, Delgado. Very clever. If I were in your place, I'd be trying to do the exact... We can't let Delgado get his hands on what could potentially turn out to be the largest...
Maybe I should head out to New Atlantis, sir? I could press the Galbank execs for information?
No. Let's allow this to run its course. We have our agent here feeding us information. I think there's more to this than just finding the location of the transport. Jasper Crix was clever. For some reason. And let Neva Mora take his place. Or Shinya Voss. Or any one of a number of pirates already... No. The solution is to stick to the undercover operation and determine how much of this is truly... It's imperative that if the Crimson Fleet gets its hands on a transport full of currency, it would be disastrous for the settled systems. I need you to do whatever you can to bring us more information. And for God's sake, don't kill anyone on that Starliner. We're both dismissed.
Stuck in the same place.
Being sensitive.
luck out there. Together we can really... Certainly. So there are two ways. One's easy. The other off. Everything is in order. Let me be the first to... No more mortgage payments. I have to finalize the paperwork.
Read any good books lately?
How do you even manage to carry all that?
Hey there.
Actuators look decent.
Need some work done? Anything I can help you with? Okay, no problem. Sure thing.
I found something for you.
About time you showed up. All right, I want to know what's going on.
I've been trying to get Delgado's attention for, oh, I don't know, 3 years now. Then out of nowhere, just when Neva and I are closing in on a huge score of our own, Delgado orders me to. Because the only way to achieve a win is by agreeing to play. Worst case scenario, I don't make the fleet, but I end up a couple thousand credits richer. That's almost a win. Yeah, I figured you'd say something like that. Just another one of Delgado's loyal little soldiers. So Neva's message said you were here. Was that all she sent you here to do? Or was there some... So why are you targeting a Gall Bank exec anyway? Not exactly your average Crimson Fleet prey. His credentials. So you're hitting the Gall Bank branch in New Atlanta? If you're going after a gold mine like that, I'll want to come along for the ride. Or you're not getting near Dombrowski.
I don't see a way around a little quid pro quo.
Oh no. No, no, no. Delgado is... I don't want money. I want back into the Crimson Fleet. All right. See that? Dombrowski's a full-timer aboard the Siren of the Stars. Probably spent... Fortunately, the Siren is hosting the Tehran Preservation Society charity gala. Larry won't be able to resist showing off his... To get what you need, you're gonna have to attend the gala. Talk to his fellow philanthropists and dig up.
Looks like we got a party to crash. And I left my tux and tape.
Yeah, well, lucky for you, it's not blacktop. This card will allow you to access the Starfield ballroom. Head inside and mingle with the crowd. No one likes Dombrowski, so they'll be more than happy to share. Now you're speaking my language. Oh, there's one last thing. Trident equips all of their Starliners with the latest acoustic threat, meaning that you lose patience and kill anyone aboard the ship. Security will be alerted and all hell will burn. Anyway, I suppose that's enough to get you started. Oh, and while you're at the gala, avoid the canapes. They're frozen, not fresh.
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future society events aboard a Starliner.
That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it?
Here for business or pleasure?
Have you tried the canapes? Horrid. Positively horrid.
Hello, are you a member of the society?
I don't know why Larry's attending this event. He could care less. I missed out on the award to someone else last year, so this year I doubled my contributions to the society. Donations to... Don't forget to donate to the cause.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Let's put it this way. He screwed over so many people, if he suddenly disappeared from Benjamin Bayou. The society was founded about 8 years ago by Carl S.A. Worthington, a prominent businessman. That's all then? Okay.
The society chair has... I heard he uses Galbank's VIP suite on the Siren of the Stars almost monthly. Well, apparently the award is so valuable, there's only one in existence. I'm a silver member of the society, but only 100,000 more credits and I hit... Nice to have met you.
Quite a lovely Starliner. Nothing but the best for the society, huh? An open bar would have been nice. Larry has an A-level executive rating over at Galbank, which means he has access to everyone's account. Sheila Holbrook is chair of the award. It's a shame that the Earth ended. Well, that was boring.
Hello. Are you a member of the society?
Dombrowski is married to some... Sheila Holbrook is chair of the award committee this year. The way she dotes over that glorified... It is critical that the society keeps the memories of Earth alive in our hearts. Enjoy the rest of the event.
So what brings you aboard? That view is absolute. He's been spending a lot of time with Blood. Sheila Holbrook is chair of the award. Sheila. That's all then? Okay.
Here for business or pleasure?
Don't forget to keep your Starview pass handy at all times, or you won't have access to the ballroom.
Yeah. Don't you have somewhere to be?
Society chair really outdone herself this time.
Is this important? I don't have a lot of time for idle nonsense. Yes, I'm extremely busy preparing for the award ceremonies. Not at all. I was assured that this particular ship was outfitted with the absolute latest and cutting-edge security. I am completely confident that Trident Luxury Lines will keep all of us safe. Probably in a few days. I don't want the award transfer to actually occur until we're safely in orbit at our destination. Of course, if I keep getting interrupted, the ceremony might never take place at all. Yes, I am. Actually, I've been entrusted with the transfer of the award for the last... Why do you ask? In my cabin? Oh, I'll have you know that the award is locked inside the master. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much more important things on my...
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future society events aboard a Starliner.
Could you pester someone else, please? I have too much on my plate to waste time talking to you. Have you tried the canapes? Horrid.
positively.
I certainly hope they decide to hold. He's been spending a lot of time with Sheila Holbrook. Is this about that? Nice to have met you.
Here for business or pleasure?
If you wish to have a drink at any of our, if you have any needs, due to an unfortunate, we have a range of excursions available at all of our destinations. All the details.
I'm sorry, I'm very busy right now. Could you please go away?
That view is absolutely. He's been spending a lot of. Sheila Holbrook. When you join, don't forget to donate to the cause.
Any complaints about your
You gotta admit, this is something else. So much obvious extravagance and choke on.
Please let me know.
You're not taking any chances with the passengers' duties. Not that I blame them.
Welcome to the purser's office. I'm Chief Purser Murata. How can I be of assistance? I've only seen it briefly myself, but unfortunately, the item is locked inside of our safe. Is there anything else I can... Well, if you change your mind... I'm sorry, it's against Trident. I don't want to lose my job. I hope I can trust you. I've got nothing. Okay, I get it. Alright, but you didn't hear this from me. Do you understand? I don't want to lose my job. I like Captain Rokov, but I think I was bringing some paperwork to his quarters one day, and I found a slate with a message he received from someone. That would normally be fine, but the message mentions the Crimson Fleet. If we want to grab it, the slate should still... Don't forget to tell your friends how much you enjoy the cruise.
Must you continue these unwelcome interruptions? Excuse me? And why in goodness name would I... And why in goodness name would I bet I'm more stubborn. I'm not... We'll see. I should say so.
A Starfield pass is required to enter the main water.
Now what? They claim their goals in their minds. Earth is now dead, which is why they feel that preservation of its remaining aspects is so important. In reality, this is what happens when folks with far too much time and far too much money get to... Claudius, her cabin. Normally that wouldn't. You serious? First, and second, I'm gonna guess that. What the hell? Not only do you... And of course Neva just I can't believe she's trying without media. Yeah? Fine. Fine. I'll help. But you do not. So tell me, what's the status of you? Like the ship's purser probably told you, it's because the system. The only way you're gonna get the award is by using Sheila's claim ID. But she's not going... Here, give her this. I'm certain. And if you're thinking of pulling the trigger on poor Miss Holbrook, remember that any gunfire is gonna set off. Get back to it.
Must you continue these unwelcome... Excuse me? And why in goodness name? Oh my goodness. How did you know about that? There's no need to make a scene. If you're here to steal the award, there's nothing I can really...
On behalf... For traveling back to the past, I'd like to welcome you aboard.
Sorry, do I know? Okay, wait, are you seriously? Look, I appreciate the compliment, but I'm already seeing someone, and... Oh my god, are you kidding me? I told Larry to keep his big mouth shut, but did he listen? No, he had to... Look, I've been in this business for a long time, and I know how this game works, so let's skip all the banter and get it over with. What's it gonna take to make us both happy? If I give you dirt on that son of a bitch Dombrowski, I'll... What the... That's true. Alright, you've made your point. You know, this whole thing... Larry and I had the perfect scheme where thousands of credits all worked out, and then he goes and flushes the whole thing.
You know, if I had a credit for every time I heard a criminal say I had the perfect scheme all worked out...
Yeah, well, it was perfect. Foolproof. Until I... I didn't know who the hell you were. For all I knew, it's called playing it cool. You should try it. Yeah, I'm getting it. Larry got together with myself and this other guy, Gabriel Vera. He's some big... I doctored the transactions, Larry wiped them off the system, and Vera kept the legal pressure off of us. It was going well until I discovered Larry was cheating everyone by changing each transaction in his... I wish I had some. Maybe you should try talking to Gabriel Vera. If he doesn't want to cooperate, just mention... Good luck. I hope you hurt Dombrowski. Nail his ass right to the wall.
Society chair has really outrun herself this time. Hello. You here for the charity event? Oh, I'm afraid I work for UC Security, so I don't think I could be of much help. Claudia sent you, did she? Look, friend, I don't know if you're just a little drunk. Maybe whatever you think you know about me, you're dead wrong.
Really well done. You almost sounded believable.
Just in case anything you try to report will boil down. And since I work for UC Security,
I'm up for a little adventure.
Why not? Nothing but the best from society.
I'm sorry, but unless you're reporting insecurity.
I saw your little exchange with Vera. Keep that up and I guarantee that imbecile's gonna demand that you be arrested. Which is why he's threatening you. We need hard evidence of their scheme. But the problem is he's not gonna talk to you in public. We need to get Vera isolated. Smart. If there's an emergency, standard practice is for all passengers to clear the decks and report to their cabins for lockdown. I think the best chance we have will be to tamper with the life support sensors. Manipulate a few controls, and you can fool the monitoring system into thinking there's a life support failure. And there you have your emergency.
Just pointing out that life support supports...
Don't worry. It'll be as easy as it was mingling with the guests at the party. Just throw a few lousy switches. One more thing. If Chief Engineer Sundin gives you any trouble, tell him I'll erase that gambling debt he owes me. I prefer you use that as a last resort, but hey, what's the harm in losing a few credits when I'm... Anyway, I better start packing. Things are getting hot around here, and won't be long before... Go do something useful, okay?
Have you tried the canopies?
Hold up. This area is off limits to passengers.
Wait a second. You're Captain Rocko's guest, right?
Didn't I? Sorry to give you trouble. What can I do? Oh, sorry. That area is off limits. Oh, well, tell you what. I'm just going... Maybe you can hold this.
At least this looks like a ship. I wouldn't be surprised if they had maids doing rounds here.
May I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
music? I was hoping to show my dance moves. Yeah, wow. If people saw how good these people have it, that'd be... revolution.
I was wondering if you were the cause of this ship-wide emergency. It's time you stop playing games and tell me why you're here.
Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion.
You're working for Ikande's little anti-pirating outfit? So what? And even if I suddenly decided to stay loyal to the OUC, why would I possibly want to incriminate myself by... Claudia said that. That means my money's already gone. And Dombrowski's going to walk away with a fortune. I'd love to see the bastard fry. But if I give you that information and it falls into the wrong hands, I could end up in jail. Dombrowski had the authorization to wipe out records on Galbank's system without raising any red flags. I let Claudia talk me into that. She said she had him wrapped around her finger. Apparently. Oh, I've got everything you're gonna need. We're talking a slate loaded with dates, account numbers, ID. It was my little insurance policy in case the shit hit the fan. There's a solid enough trail here to send Dombrowski straight to jail. At least I walk away here. With this slate, just remember that... Wait a moment. Are you telling me that this scheme is getting so out of hand? That's all I need. Just because I'm helping you nail Dombrowski. How else am I gonna...
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
This ship is in a state of emergency. Please return to your cabin immediately. The Siren of the Stars is now in emergency status.
Well.
Proceed to your cabin.
You must be the... I'm uncertain what you hope to accomplish here, but it appears we should rapidly enter into some sort of negotiation. Excellent, excellent. So, first, and second, since we're... Forgive me. Sometimes I forget that I have to fraternize with people below my intellect. In blunt terms, you have compromising materials about me in your possession. The only thing I have to offer in return are my GalBank credentials. I assume that's what you've been angling for all along?
You know, when my number gets called up, I hope I handle it like this guy. I'm impressed, really.
Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Oh, it was actually a rather easy deduction. It's the only thing of significant value that I still have in. It appears we've reached an accord. Wait, I'm sorry. Let me simplify that for you. It sounds... Oh, of course I trust you'll understand if I ask for us to avoid any... Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to formulate how I'm...
The way you handle things, not bad, not bad.
No! Please!
There goes the spoils. I said that right. And there you go.
instructions.
Now I got you.
So long.
Gonna take more than.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship walk. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Couldn't resist the urge, could you? All hell's breaking loose across the Siren and the UC's on its way. We don't have... Well, this isn't the road I would have taken, but hey, you got the job. Once a threat was declared, the Siren broadcasts a long-range distress call on all bands. I'm glad one of us did. I'm just hoping you'll put in a good word for me with Delgado. Otherwise, I'll risk my career for... You know, I'm still wondering exactly what you needed those credentials for. I usually have a nose for these things, but in your case, it's a mystery. Very frustrating. Whatever the case may be, it's apparently worth risking your life over. Crix's legacy. Are you serious? I heard Delgado was spinning that yarn, but I thought it was more of a hobby with him. Things... Anyway, I suppose there's nothing stopping me from rejoining the fleet now. It's been a long time coming. I owe you one, Dover Beach.
All passengers, may I have your attention,
Nonsense. If there's one universal constant you can depend on, it's that. All right, we better get out of here.
and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Hello. Welcome to the... Just one moment. Oh, yes, Mr. Dombrowski. No. No. Hey, look. Please don't mention this to my supervisor, okay? She'll give me a low. Me? No. Look, this is my first day on the job. Everything checks out. Give me a moment to log your visit, and then I'll unseal the archive. There we go. Have one. Hello. Welcome to the... Just one moment. Oh. Me? Everything checks out. There we go.
What is that?
Looting the dead ain't glamorous, but it sure is a problem. Not the good kind.
You want to kick back? Avoid the dust.
Next time you see Paul, tell him to lighten up.
Your buddy Rokov is aboard the Key. Told me everything that happened.
Yeah, he won't shut up about you. Keeps going on and on. Yeah, that'd be a...
All right, neighbor, you've made... Well, since you're vouching for Rokov... All right, now that is out of the way, we can move on to the... Speaking of which, let me see that data you copied from the Galbank archives. Ah, so the Galbank transport went down over Bannock 4. Bannock. Neva?
Yeah, keep your panties on. I'm looking... And... God damn it. Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant. We can't even get a ship near the thing without frying it.
Whoa. EM class is an absolute no-go. There ain't a ship alive that can handle that.
Yeah, Rook. Just like every other time we've gone on this...
Both of you shut up and think for a second. I'm sure Greeks hit the same roadblock. All we need to...
This sounds like a goddamn waste of time to me.
That's the spirit, Rook. That is the essence of the Crimson. Neva, the Galbank data says the transport had a CBR-27 transponder. Can we track that kind of thing? Pinpoint its exact location?
That transponder is military grade. We're talking ultra-bit encryption, constantly reshuffling frequencies. We don't have shit like that laying around. But, before you get that pissy look on your face, I heard that the UC's been working on a ship signal decryption system called the Com. We grab that little beauty, and we'll be able to track any...
All right, here is the plan, so shut up and... Rook, I want you and Neva to put your heads together and get us that comm spike. I don't care if it's mounted at the top of mast. In the meantime, I'm going to find out more about this EM-class gas giant problem. And I think I know just...
Give me a little time to crunch the numbers on the comm spike with Jazz, and I'll point us in the right... I promise.
All right, that is enough. We are in arm's reach of Grix's legacy, and I don't have time to deal... Now, both of you, get the hell out of here.
All right.
Hi, good to see you.
Thanks for making me look good. I would have had to kill you otherwise. Those crabs ain't gonna steal themselves. The fleet's the only family you need.
I got a bounty so big, the Trackers Alliance had to beef up their servers just to keep tabs on it.
You've got stuff to smuggle, I've got the stuff to hide it.
All right, let's get... Wow, Ruck. You had one simple task. Bring me the... Well, congratulations. Not only did you miss out on the award cash, that's how things work around here. So, all right, Fleet? We've all got work.
You want to stay under the radar? I've got just the thing.
As long as you put the fleet first.
Always listen to Delgado.
There you are. We need to... I heard about that little stunt you pulled on the Siren of the Stars. Opening fire on...
Trident is furious at us right now. They want Commander Akande to resign.
You search for more options. And when those fail, you search for even more. Anything that prevents you from The only reason you should be opening fire on anyone is in the defense. You always have a... People have died because you were too stubborn to... This is not how you see SysDef operates. If you do it again, you're off this operation, and I'll have to throw you in the brig.
It'll be my pleasure, sir.
All right. I think we're all in agreement here. So let's get back to the operation at hand. Speaking of which, I assume you copied the information from the Galbank's computers. Let me see what you got. So the legacy went down at Bannock 4. Bannock 4. Why does that sound familiar, Toft?
Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant, sir. There isn't a ship in the fleet that could safely get near. It sounds like you admire. He's kept ahead of us by murdering our past informants, so if you admire someone like that...
That's enough, Lieutenant. Even if Delgado has an immediate solution to the EM problem, there's still the matter of tracing the Legacy's transponder signal. They have information about the comm spike? Damn it.
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with...
No, you shouldn't be familiar with it. It's an advanced signal decryption and tracking device that the UC Navy's been working on for years. How the hell did it...
There must be an information leak somewhere, sir. It's the only thing that makes... I'll see what I can find out.
Fine. You keep playing along and go after the comm spike. Lieutenant Toft and I will see what we can find. Perfect. Just stick with the plan and we'll see who it.
If these missions keep going sideways, and you just...
Dropping it? You know that's worth something, right?